So now dyna action form DAF is equal to dyna action form. If you are getting like this, nothing is there to understanding the application flow. Very simple. Then form. How they are designing this dyna action form? Struts developers was designed by this dyna action form, public class dyna action form, extends action form. Then next we need to get here what? So now first of all we need to get username, right? String uname is equal to daf dot get method. Get method is the predefined method given by this dyna action form. So now here what we need to pass here? Property name. What is the property name? Uname, isal, right? We can pass property name, uname. Now I am getting uname. After that we need to get the salary, right? So now how to get the salary here? String isal is equal to daf dot get of isal. I am getting. After that this is what? Salary, na? We need to typecasting to double better, right? Double isal is equal to isal 1 is equal to otherwise 1 is equal to. So now here double of isal. I am typecasting. I want to getting that double value. Then what we have to do? Double d is equal to isal dot 1 dot double value. If you want integer, then int value. Then we are getting the here double value. After that what we have to do? I said already we need to provide the validations also, right? The next what we have to do here? If d greater than 8,000, now we can raise the error message. If the salary is above 8,000, then we entered salary invalid. I want to display this 8,000 is going to be 8,000 or above we enter, na, that value is going to be replaced by the here. So now here if we want to display that message, what we have to do here? Action message am1 is equal to new action message. Under that we can pass here what? Invalid dot sal, comma, this d we can pass. We are getting the d, na? That d we can pass. Okay, you said to me, sir, where is the action errors? We can take this is the individual message. So now must and should we need to take the action errors also. We can add, na? Here we are getting one error, right? We are getting the one error message. Now that error message anyway we can hand over into the action errors. Now the action errors only is going to forwarding to the action servlet. Then must and should we have to take what? Action errors. AES is equal to new action errors. This action errors class only is going to be forwarding our business logic to our action class to action servlet. But what is the use for this action message, sir? The functionality of this action message is to collecting the error message from the bundle. That's enough. Now, after that we can add to this action error message to action errors, right? So now how to add? AES dot add. So now here I am taking the cell, the next AM1. I am adding. After that, now close this if na. Here I am going to take one more. If AES not equal to AES dot is empty. AES dot is empty. Here not. AES dot is empty. It is very interesting subject. Is empty. Not AES dot is empty. That means some error messages are there in that. AES dot is empty means there is no error message. Not AES dot is empty. Not aite. Okay, then what we have to do? Now here save errors. Save errors is the predefined method given by the action class. Now in which scope we are going to save errors REQ comma AES. In request scope I am going to saving to this errors. Once this logic is executed, then everything is going to be written by the action servlet. The next this condition is over, right? The next if D less than 8,000, then we can provide the bonus. We can provide the bonus. How to provide the bonus? Integer I1 is equal to integer of what? New integer of so and so amount, 8,000 I am going to give an bonus. After that, if you want to getting that value, we can getting that value, right? So then here we can store this value in request scope. So first of all we need to get here int I is equal to I1 dot int value. If you want to take float, we can take float. Then next after that REQ dot set attribute. REQ dot set attribute of, now what I am taking here, key comma value pairs, bonus comma I. Now in front end we can pass this bonus and getting this value. In which scope we are setting? Request scope. Request scope. The next, how much time this value is available? Until the response is coming back. Once the response is coming back, then that value is gone. Then after that here return mapping dot find forward, find forward. Now what we have to take here? Success, close, else, return, mapping, dot, find forward, failure. Then close the else, close the method, close the class, close the class, right? Close the class. This is the way to providing the validations, but writing the validations here, not a good approach. Here I am providing the some validation. This is not a good approach. Okay, and writing the validations at form bean level programmatically, that is the problem. So now in order to overcome that problem, now we are going to with dyna action form. So whenever we are in the dyna action form, it is not possible to providing the validations at form bean level. Now must and should we have to provide the validations inside the action class. But providing the inside the action class validations is not a good approach. Then finally we have to go for validator framework. Validator framework. Right? So now here we need to configure Struts configuration file. Previously I am taking on Struts configuration file. In the same way we have to configure this Struts configuration file. Right? Now whenever we are following this approach, now in future if you want to add any new requirement, there is no issue. For example, here I want to add the one more field here. Here how many fields are there right now? 2 fields are there. I want to add the phone number also. I want to add the phone number also. So if we want to add the phone number, then what we have to do? First we need to add here, okay, property. So now enter dot ph, right? The next here phone number. We can add like that. Whenever we are adding here properties file, is it required for to compilation? Is it required for to stop the server? Not at all required. Maximum it is not required. Then whenever we are adding one field here, in this JSP we can increase the one field. Bean colon message key is equal to, okay, so now enter dot ph. So then after that here HTML colon, okay, text property is equal to, so now what we have to take? So now some property name we have to take here, any name, right? Phone. So error message also we can write. Whenever we are increasing here, is it required for to recompile and re-execute? This is the JSP. Then whenever you are increasing one field here, go to the struts-config, that is also XML file. Okay, unfortunately client is asking to the like that. Now happily we can change this okay information, and we no need to restart the server, we no need to re-execute our application. That means we are getting the some flexibility or not, whenever we are following like this, right? So that is the reason we have to follow this approach, right? So now we'll see the one example here based on this. So this is my application, enter.jsp, success.jsp. In enter.jsp we have to take like that. In success.jsp here we are taking what? Set attribute, right? Set attribute. Now success.jsp can take what? Get attribute. Passing this name and getting this value. Now observing here, this is what? Enter.jsp, right? This is what enter.jsp. I am defining all the error messages here itself, HTML colon errors, right? The next action test.do bean colon message, Then key enter is equal to enter dot name, then properties I am declaring like this, right? Then success dot JSP, get attribute, which scope we are setting, request scope. Now we'll see the sal action. This is the action class. This is my action class. Execute method, I am typecasting to Dyna action form, right? Then Dyna action form, ename, esal, getting, and I am going to be typecasting. Okay. The next double esal is equal to d dot double value, then action errors I am getting, right? Esal is greater than 8000, then action message is equal to new action message. Now we can pass this name we can pass. Then d means salary, how much we entered at runtime, 9000 na 10000 na, how much we entered. AES dot add, that's over. Now AES dot is empty aite, then save errors, in which scope, request scope. Then next, if esal is less than 8000, then take the integer and we can define re attribute, return mapping dot find forward, then failure. This is the action class, right? Then properties file, Durga dot properties. We can follow the any one of the format, right? So now enter dot name, enter dot sal, sal dot invalid or invalid dot sal. So you entered salary is dynamically is going to be replaced to the here. How it is going to be replaced dynamically means sal dot invalid, we are taking the property, where here sal dot invalid, we are taking like this, right? We are taking like that. So this d value is coming here dynamically in that within the braces. The next, struts -config and web.xml. This is what struts -config, dynamic, okay, Dyna action form. Then name, form property name equal to ename, then type, form hyphen property name equal to esal, type equal to java.lang dot double. Close the form bin, close the form bins. Action mappings. The next action path equal to test, name equal to frm1, sal action, success and failure, that's enough. Mapping, sorry, message resources here, not for mapping resources, that is the Hibernate, right? So message resources we have to take here. Okay, message resources, under that parameter is equal to Durga, right? Parameter is equal to Durga, that's enough. Web.xml, action servlet I configured. Now we'll see. Copy this example. And paste into the Tomcat server. The next, we can start the server, right? Now I am going to start the server.